Dog Days Westonka takes place tomorrow at Surfside Park and Beach along with Mound Harbor District. And joining us now is the festival's founder, Dr. Jackie Pepcorn from the Westonka Animal Hospital and Lake Minnetonka Pet Care Wellness Center. Thanks for joining us, Doctor.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it's probably a good idea that we're not having the events today because of the rain. So let's talk about what is planned for tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow we have a full day of activities. We have things that are happening in the Harbor District. Like we said, that's the Splash for Cash. But back over at Surfside Beach and Mound, we have paddleboarding demonstrations. So that's one of our things. And Kayak right here, he's going to be part of that. We have the cutest puppy contest, and we have one of our judges coming from WCCO, Aaron. So we're excited about that. And we have we have a pet parade, and this is so fun because people will decorate or put their pets in costume for the parade, and that's early in the morning. And also we use it as an opportunity to collect pet food for our local food shelf and another one of our local groups. And because pets, they need help sometimes too, just like people do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Dr. Pepcorn, before we get into how this all started, I need to go back to kayak and the dog paddleboarding. Right. What? What's going on here?
So we live next to Lake Minnetonka, and people like to do activities with their dogs. So we thought, well, what better way than to have like a demonstration and give people the opportunity to try paddleboarding. But that might not happen tomorrow as far as getting out on the lake, but we are going to be demonstrating, and Sarah from Adventures is Barking is going to give a demonstration, but also instruction, because when you have a dog and you want to spend time with them and you live by the lake, why not? So that's what the paddleboarding is all about.
So Kayak is going to be, he's going to be the person who helps with the dog board, with the paddleboarding and that instruction.
Absolutely. And this dog is so well trained. Most of us can wish that, right?
Right.
However, I've been assured that dogs will sit on this board, and I don't think you have to worry about getting tipped off or dumped into the lake. You know, they really do sit well, and they really enjoy it. Of course, we do put life jackets on dogs as well as the people.
Of course.
But,
very smart. Yeah, I don't know how Chewy would do. I know how Ollie would do on a paddleboard.
Chewy's flipping that paddleboard. We're not. I wish we both had dogs as calm as Kayak.
Yes, I do too. So how did this all get started? Because it's been going on for a while.
It has been. So it all started off with trying to have a fun day with people could share their dogs and different dog activities. In the past, we've had dog Olympics. We've had mushers come out and talk about sled dogs. We've had all kinds of things through the years, but we always try to have something educational. We try to have just different activities so they can give it a try. They've tried agility, and it's really sharing the love that we have with our pets and dogs. And that's how it all started. And it's turned into a really nice community event where you can come down, have your picnic, all of that.
All right, Dr. Pepcorn, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate the time. And she mentioned Splash for Cash. We're going to learn more about that in our next half hour. One of the most popular events of tomorrow, Dog Days Westonka, is Splash for Cash.
And we're going to find out more about it from Brooks Chandler, who runs the event. Brooks, thanks for being with us here this morning.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
This event is hilarious when you see the video of it. Dogs just flying off the dock there. How did you come up with this idea?
Yes, it is very, very fun. I got the idea from a sportsman's show up north, Game Fair, who does this every year for their expo, and I thought, boy, wouldn't that be fun to do it here in Mound for this event, Dog Days.
Okay, Brooks, I'm curious because look, Heather and myself, we both have dogs. my dog is not going to do this. How do you get the dogs to run off the dock? Is there something in the water that they're going after, or how does this work?
Yes. Well, we've got a bin at the beginning of the dock, so the handler will say, you know, my dog likes tennis balls, my dog likes training bumpers, or some people bring their own toy, and then the guy at the end of the dock, the thrower, will throw their favorite toy or ball, and that entices the dog to run as fast as he can and go as high and as far as he can.
I'm glad to see Kayak is back, just
Kayak
chilling
is back.
out there.
Yes.
Brooks, you're the CEO of Canvas Back, yes, which makes fabric liners for your car.
Yes.
And Canvas Back is actually sponsoring the prize money. So tell us how this works, because it's a small fee to join this race, but really it just sort of keeps this event going.
Yes. We've got the longest jump will be $125. The second place is $100 or $75.
In prize money? In prize money, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So it's 125, 75, 50, and 50. Am I saying that right? 125, 100. Yes.
Yep.
So I kind of goofed that up.
Yeah, no, it's okay. But there's also a prize for the dog that makes people laugh the hardest.
Well, third and fourth, we're going to see. We can do that, yes. So it's either if something funny happens, if it's a really bad blunder or something that is just hilarious, then we will award that for a fourth place and a fifth place.
Yeah, like a really good belly flop.
Well, okay, then Chewy would have a chance. Chewy would have a chance. Hey, Brooks Chandler, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and you have fun tomorrow.
Oh, have a great time.